Here's our quick video for the rear lit pony installation. First, we're going to get a heat gun and really just keep the side nice and toasty when we use the removal string. Once you get the string enough, you can go ahead and get a trim removal tool, and slowly but surely it will come off. Notice how we put the blue tape there to protect the paint. Once it's off, go ahead and take off the blue tape, and you're going to have all this remaining existing glue. No need to do anything specific or unique, just use your fingertips and slowly peel off one by one the entire strip. The slower you go, the more likely the entire piece will come off. It takes a little bit of time, but I think a couple minutes. As you can see, we're almost done. Once you have that, you still may have some existing stuff, so use a little bit of Goo Gone, soak it down, let it sit, and then wipe it off in a bit. While you wait for that, go ahead and take off the pin and remove these panels. So you have to take this off so that you can get access to the lower portion of the vehicle to route the reverse wire connection. Once you have all those bolts removed, go ahead and take the panels off, loosen the weather strip, and that comes off like that. Now you have to go underneath the vehicle using a 10mm torque to remove these 10mm. And once they are removed, you can access the interior side. What we're trying to do is to route this gray cable included in your kit through the grommet and down to the bottom of the vehicle to splice into the reverse wire. So we have this really cool wiring harness that we can go ahead and route, kind of gently move it around the grommet, and once you have it through, I tape the other end, as you can see with the blue tape, to the gray wire, allowing me to navigate the wire through the grommet. It's taking a little bit of time. Remember, this is also roughly 3.5 by speed, so it does take me a little bit of effort, but there you go. So once it's through, make sure you navigate that wire underneath into that panel and run it down the side of the channel underneath and in between the weather strip. Once you get low enough, you're going to go ahead and remove this little grommet from the bottom of the lower trunk, pinch the wire, poke the wire through, and navigate this wire underneath to the bottom side. And here's the bottom side. You have to remove that connector and splice the non-black and purple wire. I think it's the green one. Once you have that done, all you have to do is remove the harness. For one of the sides, I choose the passenger side, connect the pony, test it to make sure it's up and running, both the sequence lights and the reverse lights, and there you go. And now we're going to put the clip back on. Now, here you see me widening the right side because that's where the cable enters. I want the emblem to sit down flush, or as flush as possible. And if you are test fitting and you notice that your tail is sticking higher than it is, then that could be the reason. So make sure you test fit. Once you do the test fit, always consider using some adhesive promoter before applying the adhesive directly onto the vehicle, like what I did there. To ensure a nice tight fitment, I use painter's tape to hold down the entire pony and really have the pony cured onto the vehicle surface. This will really do a good job about maintaining both the head of the pony and the tail of the pony onto the surface of the vehicle. And this is the review after, I want to say, about 2 days of sitting in the garage. And remember, don't do this if it's too cold. And look at that working. Here's a closer view of the lights. We're also going to give you a quick glimpse inside the vehicle. There. Thank you for watching.